Hey guys, what's happening? Right, I am back for another battle, and this is using my revamped, sort of vaguely revamped team, I suppose. Actually, there's quite a lot of changes to it. But still, I said I wanted to try and make this series short, and I kind of failed. And yeah, I'm pointing at that Victini because it is Satan! Satan! Oh well. Yeah, basically, I think I've got 10 battles that I'm going to try and chug through and narrate. And that will bring me up to video 60, I believe. So that should last me a decent while. Anyway, he's got a Sun team, and I'm using my Trick Room team, and I'm leading off with my Chandelure. And this is my replacement for Embor, because it is another Trick Roomer, and I figured I needed more Trick Roomers. It is still a Fire type, it has Flash Fire, so I figured it fitted well into the team. He led off with Donphan and switched out into Chansey as I switched out into Tangrowth, so pretty much nothing was accomplished on that first turn. But now I'm in Tangrowth and I can at least Leech Seed the Chansey, which is good. But he's going to Toxic me, and that is very bad because this Tangrowth really needs the HP. Because this is still sort of the same mixed wall concept, but it's very, very different. Because I have a little bit of defense, but I do have Reflect, and I have no special defense, but I do have Leaf Storm and Power Trick. Anyway, I believe my Leech Seed missed on the Chansey because I went for it again, and I hit the Donphan, and I'm more than prepared to go for a Leaf Storm and just take this thing out. Because, you know, it's a free shot. I don't know what you can do apart from Stealth Rock. And he does Stealth Rock as I Leaf Storm, and I hit him in the face, and he is going to get wrecked. Because this Tangrowth has quite a lot of special defense investment, and it is very powerful. And thanks to Power Trick, I can really screw over something that wants to come in and hit me with a special move because I'm, you know, weaker on that side. He's going to bring in a Ninetales, and while I can Power Trick, I'm not exactly the quickest Pokemon in the world, so that doesn't seem very smart to me. However, I am going to go for it. Oh wait, it's Power Swap. Ah, same difference. I do go for it, predicting him to predict me to switch out, and he is going to go back into Chansey, predicting me to switch out. And I would love to Leech Seed this thing, just because I'd probably get more HP back than Toxic is doing. But I can't really afford to sit in there and just slowly kill myself, so I'm going to switch into Bronzong, because I am physical. I do have Stealth Rocks, I have Trick Room. This Bronzong is pretty much, well, this is probably the only one Pokemon I didn't feel needed changing in the team. And just because it's just very good, it just works all the time. It's sort of like the Crustle of this team. It functions all the time, and it's very rare to see it die. But I Trick Room, and I'm going to switch into my Rhyperior, and I am predicting him not to Seismic Toss, because that seems like a very risky play. So I go Focus Punch, he's going to Toxic me, and I will hit this Chansey like a truck. Focus Punch lands, and that, after sitting here reading a magazine for about 40 minutes, does about 3/4 to the Chansey. So I pretty much forced him into a position where he has to soft boil or wish whatever recovery he's got. But I get the free Stone Edge or EQ off. I go Stone Edge purely because I was damn worried that he'd either A, Seismic Toss, or B, switch into something to dodge the EQ. So that seemed like the lesser of two evils, and I figured it would kill, and it does. But now he's going to bring in a Jellicent, and oh dear God, I'm scared of this thing. I go EQ and I hit it really hard. Focus Blast misses, which is very unfortunate because that would have killed. I mean, oh, not Jellicent. Reuniclus. That is what I'm talking about. But he misses the Focus Blast, so I don't die, which is very important. And I'm going to go into Terry to take the Focus Blast, but he's going to miss again, which again is very unfortunate. Now, one of the things I've done to this Swallow is I have put Yawn over Ice Beam, because with Stealth Rocks, I can keep forcing switches. I can put him in a spot where he has to put something to sleep. Whether he likes it or not is going to happen. So I Yawn the Reuniclus, and he is going to Trick Room, and because he has a Victini on his team, I am damn scared right now, because while I do have a Chandelure, Victini is so powerful, I'm not entirely sure Chandelure can deal with it. So he's going to switch into the Victini. I go for a Shadow Ball, predicting him to switch, and I hit the Victini. It does a decent amount of damage, but I just want to see what he's going to go for. So I'm going to go Shadow Ball again, hit the Victini again. I'm surprised I'm quicker, which is the strange thing. And he's going to V-Create, and he is going to just hit Terry like a truck, and Terry is going to go down. I love Terry, he's so good, but there is always going to be some things he can't take. So I see he's Life Orbed, and I know I need to sort of really plan around him, and I figure Slowking could take a Fusion Bolt if push came to shove, and Slowking is so goddamn slow, I figure I would outspeed with Trick Room up and kill him with a Surf, which I do, so that is very, very good. Now, Slowking is the replacement for Starmie, because Starmie just didn't have enough power behind it, even with Analytic, to kill walls, and it wasn't quick enough because it was modest to outspeed things when Trick Room was down. So I figure I'm going to go complete offense and as slow as I can, really. So Slowking seemed obvious. I predict him to Shadow Ball, so I go me first, go Shadow Ball, and I take out the Reuniclus. That made me feel so good, you know? I just love little plays like that. And me first is principally there for things like Starmie, because they run T-Bolt, or, you know, there are a lot of things which run moves which can kill themselves. So I figured me first seemed like a very smart move. He is going to bring in a Conkeldurr, and I know it's got payback, and I know Slowking can't take it, because as much as I love Slowking over Slowbro, I mean, in my opinion, it's just better, despite the fact that Slowbro gets Calm Mind. So I just prefer Slowking in itself. But I know it can't take a payback, so I'm going to go into Tangrowth. And that's another good point about this team as well, because I was having a massive problem with survivability. 2 Regenerators, which is actually a very common walling partnership in lower tiers, I figured that would work very well in OU. I can switch between them. They are both semi-offensive. So I figured that worked out quite well for me. I am going to go for Reflect as he, you know, tries to hit me with the Conkeldurr, and he's going to bring in a Ninetales. I figured he wouldn't want to overpredict, because getting rid of one of the walls would be very beneficial, and I know Ninetales, unless he's running physical with Zen Headbutt, has pretty much nothing to do to my Chandelure. So he's going to go Solar Beam after I switch in and get my Flash Fire boost, and I'm going to go Fire Blast, because I think with Sun and Flash Fire and Stab and the higher base power than Shadow Ball, I figured it would do more. I don't kill, but I'm fairly confident I would have done more despite the resistance. So I've nearly killed it, and I'm just going to go Shadow Ball, I believe, just, you know, because I'd rather not miss, and I just want to get the safe KO. Yeah, I'm going to go Shadow Ball. So that's going to take out the Ninetales, and I think Trick Room is up. I'd hope I'd go for it. So, Chandelure is looking very good at this point. He's going to bring in the Conkeldurr. However, Conkeldurr is slower than me. However, it turns out I outspeed, so I suppose I didn't run Trick Room. And my Fire Blast is going to decimate that Conkeldurr. So, that is a great game. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed, and peace.